Today we're looking at factoring using our GCF, greatest common factor, and or by grouping. Today the focus will be by grouping. So your essential question is, how do I factor by grouping? Your learning intention. I'm learning to factor polynomials. You have two warm-up questions. The first one you're subtracting polynomials. The second one you're multiplying polynomials. Pause the video and see if you can do the warm-up questions now. Well, I do hope you tried. When you subtract, it is the same thing as adding the opposite. So this becomes a negative 12, positive 8, and a negative 2x squared. 5x squared. Going to come over here, minus 2x squared. Minus 3x. Plus 8x. Plus 9. Minus 12. Now, not only did I change their symbols, when I pulled them out of parentheses, I grouped them with their like terms. 5x squared minus 2x squared is 3x squared. Negative 3x plus 8x, 8 minus 3 is 5, plus 5x. And then negative 12 plus 9 is negative 3. And we're done. For the next one, it's probably easiest to put it in to use a 3x3 box to keep ourselves organized. Okay, 5x squared minus 2x minus 3. 2x squared minus 7x plus 5. For the first row, 5x squared times 2x squared, 10, x to the fourth. Negative 2x times 2x squared, negative 4x to the third. Negative 3 times 2x squared is negative 6x squared. I've got the first row done. Let's go to the second. 5x squared times 7x, negative 7x, that's negative 35x to the third. Negative 2x times negative 7x is positive 14x squared. Negative 3 times negative 7x, negative times negative is a positive 21x. We're ready for the last row. 5x squared times 5 is 25x squared. Negative 2x times 5x is negative 10x. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Now you notice we have more than one diagonal. 1, 2, 3. 3 diagonals. So as we add or subtract whatever we need to do, 10x to the fourth comes out. Negative 4x to the third minus 35 more is negative 39x to the third. Negative 6 plus 14 is positive 8. 8 plus 25 is 33. That would be 33x squared. 21x minus 10x is positive 11x. and then you've got negative 15. Putting it all together, 10x to the fourth minus 39x to the third plus 33x squared plus 11x minus 15, and we are done. Okay, for the first, looking at the GCF, we're just going to factor out the greatest common factor. And then we're going to look at factoring by grouping. So as we're looking at all the factors, we've got 3, 9, and 15. There's a factor of 3 in each one of those. We've got x to the third, x squared, and x. So 3x will come out of all those terms. 3x to the third divided by 3x will give me x squared. Negative 9x squared divided by 3x will give me negative 3x. And finally, 15x divided by 3x gives me 5. And there are your two factors. Okay, pause the video and see if you can do the next one on your own. Okay, I hope you tried. I've got 16, 8, and 24. 8 is the smallest number. Does 8 divide evenly into 16 and 24? Yes. So we'll pull out an 8. Then we've got A is the smallest, and we've got a factor of 8A in all of them. 16A to the fourth divided by 8A is 2A to the third. 8a squared divided by 8a is simply a. Negative 24a divided by 8a is 3, and it's a negative 3. Those are your two factors. Okay, when we factor by grouping, it's exactly what it sounds like. We're going to group them together, the first two terms and the last two terms, factor out their greatest common factor, and then I will show you what to do next. Okay, so 12a to the third minus 9a squared. Okay, both of them have a factor of 3a squared. Okay, if I'm looking at this, 12a squared divided by 12a to the third divided by 3a squared is 4a. Okay, negative 9a squared divided by 3a squared is negative 3. I've factored out the first two. Okay, so now I've got 4a minus 3. There's nothing that will factor out of either one of them, so it's 1 times 4a minus 3. Okay, let's rewrite this expression with these two factors. It becomes 3a squared times the quantity of 4a minus 3 plus 1 times the quantity of 4a minus 3. Okay, I want you to stop and think and see what we've just done. What do you notice? Well, you notice that inside the parentheses, it looks exactly the same. That is our factor. So the first factor is 4a minus 3. To get the second factor, we put the two pieces back together. 3a squared plus 1, and we are done. So if it's still rather confusing, back the video up and work through the first problem again. Okay, looking at the first one on the next page, we can see that for the m to the third minus m squared, I've got a factor of m squared in it. M to the third divided by m squared is m minus m squared divided by m squared is 1. Any questions? Okay, let's look at 2m minus 2. This has a factor of 2 in it. 2m divided by 2 is m, minus 2 divided by 2 is 1. Putting it all together, m squared times the quantity of m minus 1 plus 2 times the quantity of m minus 1 is what we have in parentheses the same. Yes, our first factor is m minus 1. Our second factor is m squared plus 2. You put these pieces back together. Okay, pause the video and see if you can start with the next one on your own. Just see if you can start by factoring out 5n to the third minus 10n squared. I hope you tried. 5n to the third minus 10n squared. You've got a factor of 5n squared in both of them. 5n to the third divided by 5n squared leaves you with n. 10n squared divided by 5n squared leaves you with negative 2. If you're not seeing it, that's what it looks like. Okay, pause the video. Can you factor out 3n minus 6? Three n minus 6 has a factor of 3. 3n divided by 3 is n. Negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. When we write it all out, 5n squared times the quantity of n minus 2 plus 3 times the quantity of n minus 2. Are our parentheses the same? Yes. We factored it correctly. We've got n minus 2 times the quantity of 5n squared plus 3 And we are done. What about the next one? Can you factor out the next one? Okay. Do I have any common factors with the numbers? No. So all I can factor out is p squared. 2p squared divided by 2p to the third divided by p squared is 2p. 5p squared divided by p squared is 5. 6p plus 15. They have a factor of 3. 6p divided by 3 is 2p. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Rewriting it all together. P squared times the quantity of 2p plus 5 plus 3 times the quantity of 2p plus 5. Are my parentheses the same? Yes, there's my first factor. 2p plus 5. What's left over? P squared plus 3. And we're done. Take a minute and look at the next one. It looks like a hot mess, doesn't it? Do you think you can start it on your own? Give it a try. Okay, let's look at it. mz minus 5mh squared. The only thing that's common is m. So mz divided by m leaves me with z. Minus 5mh squared divided by m is 5h squared. Back it up and look at it if it's bothering you. Negative 5nz plus 25nh squared. Looking at this, I can factor out a negative 5n. Negative 5nz divided by negative 5 is z. 25nz divided by negative 5n is minus 5, I guess 5 is nh squared, so it's 5h squared. Putting it all together, m times the quantity of z plus minus 5h squared and then it's minus 5n times the quantity of z minus 5h squared. Are my parentheses the same? Yes, they are. My first factor is z minus 5h squared. My second factor is m minus 5n. Done. Okay, the last one is to do on your own. All the way. No cheating. Pause the video and work it out. Okay, for the first two, 12n to the third plus 4n squared. 12 and 4 have a factor of 4, then n squared. 12 divided by 4n, 12n to the third divided by 4n squared leaves me with 3n. plus 4n squared divided by 4n is 1. 3n plus 1. Is there any common factors? No. So I can only pull out 1 as their common factor. 3n plus 1. Now rewriting the whole thing. 4n squared times the quantity of 3n plus 1 plus 1 times the quantity of 3n plus 1 Are my parentheses the same? Yes. First factor is 3n plus 1. Second factor is 4n squared plus 1. So, we're done. How do you know you're successful? You know you're successful when you can factor any polynomial. So this is factoring by grouping.